What's up, everybody? It's your boy Herstup back again with another video. Today, as you guys can see from the name of the title, this is what $300 on Pokemon cards looks like. We have a little bit of our little stack here. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I do want to give a little background story, a little context before we kind of jump and dive into the cards. So a little story time real quick. So I went to a card show. This is back in October. So these prices were based on October's market, which was pretty high, to be honest. So you guys might look at these cards and be, oh, they're a little lower, a little higher, or whatever. Now, so because we're in January, I'm filming this late. I was supposed to film this in October, but I've just kind of put these cards away, just kind of forgot about them because I'm gonna shoot some long form content with this purchase, but I just have been holding off, and so I'm like, let's just finally do it. So I'm doing it. But yeah, so little background story. I went to a local card show. Well, not local. It's in the town that my parents live at. So I was visiting them that weekend, and they happened to be the car show that weekend. So I went to the car show. Was it Saturday or Sunday? I think it was Saturday. I went to the car show Saturday. I went late around 3 p.m. They closed at, I think, 5. So it was like, I think, 9 till 5. I went at 3 p.m. It was a paid show, so you had to pay, I believe it was $5 entry. But I went there at 3 p.m. and I think because I went there so late, the people who were taking money and giving you your ticket, collecting money essentially, they were no longer at the front. So I just walked in free. So that was nice. I didn't have to pay the $5. So I went in. I had, obviously, I go to these things with a budget in mind, and I don't want to overspend. But it was a bigger card show, so it had a lot more selection and a lot more things to look at. And so I kind of just went in without having a plan of attack, right? Not having a plan of attack of like what cards I want to buy, what cards I should buy. I should probably buy cards to finish my master sets, or buy cards to complete my PC instead of just going and browsing and impulse buying stuff. So there's definitely a few impulse buys in here. You guys will see. And plus, there's so many cards I like and enjoy that I want in my PC, my personal collection, that I kind of sometimes just stray away from the path. So you guys kind of see that. You'll see that in this video when I show you guys the cards. So that's a little context. I paid for stuff. I think I had like 100 cash or something, and then the rest I use my PayPal account to pay with my like debit card that's linked to my PayPal account. So yeah, that's that's for sure a surefire way to spend $300 on Pokemon cards. So yeah, let's get right into it. So that's kind of the context, background, story, and then so now we have the cards. So first, of course, we have this cute Bulbasaur. PC Bulbasaur, if you guys don't know, I need to do a PC personal collection video. I still haven't done one of those. So if you guys see this video before that video, just know that I do PC Bulbasaur. So yeah, first card I picked up was this Bulbasaur. Real nice. Oh, no, you guys can't see the back. But yeah, I think it was $1. I don't have this one. Really good condition still. Corners are pretty good, nothing too crazy, but I think it was $1 for this one. Next we have another Bulbasaur. I don't have this one either. This one was $1 as well. It's clean. I mean, again, these are just going into my binder, so I don't really like care. Like I do care, but I don't. If they're like, as long as they're not absolutely destroyed, I will buy them for the right price, right? For $1, you can't go wrong. You rather buy these for $1 at a card show than order them from TCG Player or eBay, because then you get taxed and you have to pay for delivery fee. So at that point, the card that's $1 turns into like a $5-7 card. So you can't beat that. I am not gonna complain. I also PC Gloom, if you guys didn't know. So pay $2 for this reverse Gloom. No idea what set this is from. I just take photos of Glooms and Bulbasaurs that I have, and then the ones I don't have, and then I just pick them up when I see them. But I for sure need to be more organized with. I kind of know what set they're from. That'd be kind of just good information to know. But yeah, we have the Gloom there. I just really enjoy Gloom as a Pokemon. I think it's just kind of a funny, derpy kind of funny Pokemon that I enjoy. So $2 for that one. This Magneton promo. It's not the PC one. It's just a regular one for $8. And again, this was purchased in October. So if $8 seems high, that might be. I don't know what the market for this one is in January, but got that one for $8. Really nice and clean. This actually might be a PSA 10 potential because I did check it out pretty well. No whining that I can see. No scratches. It's pretty well centered, top and bottom, right, left. So this might get sent up to PSA or just grading in general. Not sure if I'm going to go with PSA with all the stuff that's been happening with PSA, but I'll see. And then I also did get this Snorlax for $16. I actually think I paired the Snorlax with the Gloom and I think one of these Bulbasaurs to get it to $20. So the Gloom was $2. That makes it 18, and then I think I paired it with one of the Bulbasaur. I believe one of these Bulbasaurs was more than $2. It was something. I had a deal. I got a deal from it. That's all I remember. So again, the Snorlax 2, I don't have it in my collection, so I did want to just pick up one of these promos. I just think these promos are just so amazing and cool. Like, look at that. That's just crazy art. So I think you for sure just need like at least one of these in your collection, even if you don't have the Pokemon Center exclusive one. Just having these like regular ones are nice as well. And again, this one was really nice and clean. So pick that up. Next we have the Bulbasaur with the Mega Evolution stamp there. So again, around October, I think it's kind of when Mega Evolution just came out. So well, I think it came out the month before. But in October, these actually started going down. So I found a guy, he was kind of in the back of the event, and he didn't get much foot traffic, so I went back there just to kind of see what he had. And he actually had this one priced the cheapest, which was $25 at the time. I don't know what these go for now. I think they're maybe like $15, $20 now. They've dropped for sure. But at the time, $25 for this was the cheapest in October. So I decided to buy it off of him. He had really nice, like reasonably priced stuff. So, and I can always just appreciate that. And really cool guy as well too. So, $25. Next we have this Espeon and Deoxys tag team. I don't think you guys know, but I also am trying to get all the tag teams. I think there's like 36 of them. I'm probably like have 10 tag teams, so I still have like a good chunk to go. Like I'm like maybe a fourth of the way there, a third. But yeah, tag team for a solid price. I believe this was right about market though when I got this, $40. I know this has dropped to like 35 now, I think, or even like 33, 32. But at the time, in October, this was going for right around $40. Maybe a little bit more. I think 42, 43. I think the lady I bought this from, she was really cool too. She gave me a deal. So I think this was actually like $2 off or something like that. But yeah, love the tag teams. I just think they're so freaking cool and amazing. All the art, all the original art, the alt art, they're all really cool. The promos. So yeah, I'm trying to PC all of them. Can't go wrong with Deoxys and Espeon. Really cool pose there. Next, we have Charizard here. Man, this card is crazy. So I'm actually investing in this card. And that's another thing I haven't talked to you guys about. I'm also investing in Pokemon for just long term too. So I'm doing like sealed investments, singles. But Charizard is one of those. This card is one of those cards I'm investing in. I just think this card is super undervalued. Because look at that art, man. It's just crazy. There's so much stuff going on. This is like an anime scene, like straight up. And so I think I got this card for like $55. I know it dropped down to like 45 at one point. I think I was even seeing these at 40 at some shows, and I didn't pick them up. I don't know why, but now they've kind of gone back up. I think they're right around 50, 55 again. But yeah, at that time, October, these were like right around 50. I think I was picking these up around 50, 55. I think 50. I was trying to get the vendor to go to 50 on these. So I do have a few of these. Actually, I think I have like 4 of these, 4 or 5 of these now. But I do collect these because again, the art's amazing. Don't mind this for the PC, and also I think this is a great investment card. Because I think this card will eventually hit $100, maybe even $150. in my opinion, just because it's so cool. And it's the cheaper one out of the two because obviously there's a point of view, Mewtwo's point of view. That one's like crazy expensive. That one's like what, $100 now, 120. Um, so yeah, 55 bucks from this vendor guy that was really, he just had a lot of heat, a lot of dope, cool cards. So I got this from him. And I think the rest of this stack I got from him. So this again, I'm collecting tag teams. So this Reshiram and Charizard one, it's damaged. You guys can see. So he sold it for $31, which is crazy because in October this card's going for around $200, and that's why it was 31 bucks because you guys see the whitening and the nicks there. Those dangs, I don't mind because again, this is for my binder, and I would rather pay $31 than $200 for a near mint one. So as long as there's no like destruction, like it's not destroyed or damaged really bad, like on the front, like wrinkles and it's like straight up crushed, I don't mind because it's just for my personal binder and I just want it for the art. So as long as that front of the card is still intact and looks okay, I will buy it for $31 versus 200 bucks. So really happy about this pickup for sure. Again, this guy just had heat, so I spent a lot of my money at his booth or his area. He also had this Celebi and Venusaur. I just love this duel here so much, Celebi and Bulbasaur. Just such a cool duel, like aesthetically, because Celebi is really small, cute, dainty, and then Ivysaur is just this big giant water monster creature. So cool combo, cool duel. And then this is lightly paid for 36 bucks. And again, I think this card for Minor Mint is like 60 bucks, 70 bucks. I just don't want to pay those prices, so I'd rather just take a near mint one. I don't think it's even that bad. I don't know if you guys see anything. You guys can let me know. I don't even think it's that bad. So yeah, I'll take that. And then last but not least, probably my favorite pickup of that day or weekend was this Venusaur EX promo. I love this card so much. I really wanted this card, and that it was kind of an impulse buy, to be honest. But for this price, because I think at that time these are going for like 170, 180. So to see it for 130 and it's lightly played condition, I do not mind. I snatched this up pretty quick. Yeah, so I just love this card so much because you get the Vileplume. If that was a Gloom, man, this would be my like perfect card because I PC Gloom, but it's a Vileplume and then it's a Scyther down there, which I PC Scyther too. If you guys don't know, Scyther and Scizor, I PC those two as well. And then you got the Venusaur in front. But such a dope card. I'm really infatuated and really like cards that have more than one Pokemon in it. I just think it's so cool to have those kind of like dynamic poses and interaction like this. Like this is just like cards like these are cards I really like and enjoy. So I didn't mind paying this price, and again, lightly play for 130. I'll pay that any day. Yeah, but that was my last pickup there, guys. So we kind of got the stack here. But yeah, I will do a little counter on the screen of how much all this total was. But you guys did see, 130, 36, 31. It adds up pretty quick. These three cards right here itself is already what, like, it's pretty much 200 bucks already. This was like 50 bucks. So, that's like 250, and then you have all these like little cards in between, 40, 25. And that's how you spend $300 at a card show in a few hours. It's because it adds up really quick. It really does. And so I think after I spent that money, I was just kind of like, I need to control myself a little bit and come in with more of a game plan and a plan of attack, and also be more strict and budget better. But this was kind of my first time only kind of going a little bonkers and crazy with spending. I usually pretty good. If you guys seen some of my really old videos, I would just buy like $4 cards, these cheapos. But I just kind of, I just saw a lot of cool things that were decently priced that I think for that time at the market was undervalued, and I didn't mind paying those prices. So that's why like I got these ones, an investment card. So I don't really mind paying those prices. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the cards. Let me know which one was your favorite. I really enjoyed this show. It had a lot of cool cards, just different diversity. This is for sure my favorite pickup of that weekend. So I'm really happy about that card. I'm thinking about getting maybe the Blastoise and the Charizard to go with it too, but we'll see. Those are pretty expensive because I think this is actually the cheapest one. Just because Charizard and Blastoise are fan favorites, but that's another story for another time. I've been kind of blabbling for a while now, so I'm just gonna end this in the video. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys like this type of video, let me know. And again, like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a lot, helps the channel a lot. So, man, that's it. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.